What's up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host, Chuck, and we are back with Bronny James news. As talent evaluators are saying that Bronny James has been set up for failure, and guys, I tend to agree with them as they're just in too deep right now. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. Bronny James set up to fail with Lakers, according to NBA talent evaluators. Before we even start this, how many of you guys feel the same way deep down in your heart? Even if you don't want to admit it, even if nothing wrong with you guys coming out and supporting LeBron James for this historic moment, because that is all it is. It will not be a historic season, and this will not be, unfortunately, Bronny James will not be a historic player. Those type of people just have a different desire, a different hunger, a different gear that they possess. I do believe that the kid is an athlete. I think that he's a true video gamer. I do not think that Bronny James is a pro basketball player. And if I can see this, I might as well be paid like the talent evaluators, because I wouldn't have no way, no how drafted Bronny James to this organization. Now, maybe maybe to the Bucks or something, maybe to these smaller NBA organization, where the kid could kind of be groomed, displayed at a later point of his or stage in his NBA career, properly developed. One of those small town organizations where he could just fly under the radar would have been best for him. I'm quite sure the attention still would have been there in some sort, but it's only going to be magnified times 10 now that you are sharing the court with your dad. And no matter what LeBron James sees, Bronny James isn't going to know how to handle the type of pressure that comes with the toxicity of just being around LeBron James. I get it that you're in the house with him. Trust me, in sports is different. Russell Westbrook thought the same thing, and it's just too much. Kevin Durant has already said that, it's just too toxic being around LeBron James, because you're going to get blamed for everything. And I just don't know how to see LeBron James even, even with his son, because, LeBron James doesn't take the blame. He really doesn't. So I'm curious to see how this is going to happen if and when the Laker fan base really just turns. Like I said, the kid is a good kid, a true kid. Savannah James. It seems like more Savannah James is in this kid than LeBron James. He may have the athleticism of his dad, but this type of joyfulness that this kid has, it just seems like it comes from a loving mom. And I'm not saying that LeBron James isn't a loving father. Of course he is. Look what he made happen. He made this kid, forced this kid into the league when he wasn't even prepared. So I know that he's an outstanding father. I'm not taking that from him. But for the talent evaluators to already be pretty much giving a heads up, like, hey, like this isn't going to end well, speaks volume. I've made multiple videos exposing this and telling the truth, because everybody is, under the influence of the LeBron James spell, and they don't want to come out and tell the truth. But what's going to happen is you guys are going to be forced to tell the truth, and I'm going to be here looking like, hey, like I've been telling y'all from the jump what it is. And it's okay that LeBron James could be your favorite player. It's okay. Some of you people really ride for LeBron James like he is literally like your family. Well, LeBron James probably wouldn't let you come nowhere near his family if he saw y'all out in public. And we've heard several cases of that. We saw how he did the kid in Paris, which is very weak, man, very weak. But anyway, let's get into this report. For most second round picks, the first year on an NBA roster would be one focused on development behind the scenes, not necessarily playing time. Think G League stints, scout teams looks, and limited in-game time at the NBA level in the rotation. Of course, Bronny James Jr., he turned that G League shit down. He thinks that he is above that. You saw him during the summer league. He seemed lethargic. having his hands on his hips like his dad, you know, biting his lips and stuff, kind of looking spaced out. And I just think that he was just going through the motions because this is a Beverly Hills kid for the most part. Birth from a billionaire, has had an outstanding life. So there would not be a sense of urgency because you're not trying to make it out of the hood. You're not trying to, make a way for your mom like your dad had to do. So that's why he's so special, because on top of his God-given abilities was that hunger to make it out of Akron, to make it out of the hood, to make something of yourself, to constantly beat in your head. Do you guys see how LeBron James was looking before he, got to the NBA? He looked like a kid that shot basketball through crates. And if you guys ever are, been in the hood or from the hood, you guys already know about crate basketball. Okay. So LeBron James had that type of hunger is what I'm getting at. But this kid isn't thinking about the G League. And it's so crazy how he has worked his way into all of this playing time. I think altogether he's at about, in 2 games, almost 30 minutes or something like that. It's just crazy because we know with this type of talent that he's displaying that he would have normally been sent home if he were anybody else's kid. And unfortunately, the league has no integrity. A lot of the Laker greats feel some type of way about this. And that's why you see the mixed emotions. You see the subliminals, the shots that they are throwing at the Lakers and Bronny James and LeBron James, because it is a joke. Instead, Bronny James' outlook, at least from fans and the media, is a bit different because of who his dad is. However, Bronny is not the prospect LeBron was and will very likely never become the caliber of player that his dad is. But with all that outside media pressure, Bronny's development could be undermined for the sake of storylines this NBA season, which has executives wondering that what the end result will be. And I keep telling you guys, 2 preseason games in, and people are waiting on this Lake show. It's going to be a lot of drama. Anthony Davis is already out here saying that he doesn't really like the way JJ Redick is coaching. He's not with the analytical game, which is what sports have gone to. And it seems like they're already on a different page. Bronny James is the furthest from prepared. And LeBron James is saying that don't put any expectations on us. Are you serious? Bro, are you serious? And guess what? The sports centers and the Fox Sport 1 shows love to cover LeBron James. It's going to be interesting how they have to cover up all of this ugly. I mean, they're going to have to do such an outstanding job to stay in the good grace of LeBron James, in support of Bronny James, who is not the prospect. And I like how they said he will likely never become the caliber of player that his dad is, because that's just the truth. It's just the truth, man. Another NBA scout noted that Bronny's set up for failure, and I've already made a video about that. Make sure you guys check that out. And that's the truth, man. The kid is just set up for failure because LeBron James wants to, he's big time. He's Hollywood, Braun Productions, movie company. He wants his documentary to be lit. In 20 years, looking back on it, it's going to really look good. Trust me, because in this moment right now, only we'll have the history of this. Just like when people talk about Jordan in a negative way, or they say you guys think Jordan is all this, but Jordan was booted out of the playoffs. They have those memories of Jordan that we don't. We have, some of us, because I was a 90s baby, I have the glory moments of Jordan. I don't really have the back history. And this is the same situation where we're going to have the back history of Bronny James, and 30 years from now, a kid is going to be like, wow, that was cool. When we're going to be like, it was a whole big deal about that. But don't worry about it. It was before your time. Type of stuff. That's exactly what's going to happen. Another scout added, it's what's the expectation here? Bronny's role in ultimate success could come down to his talent and how he develops inside the Lakers system, but color talent evaluators skeptical about what the famed son of LeBron James will become. You guys let us know, man, because as of right now, man, I truly agree with these talent evaluators, man, Bronny James is going to be ruined due to the selfishness of his dad. Do I think that, if it doesn't work in the NBA, he'll be down and out? No, because I think that his heart is literally on gaming and other things. The kid should have had a chance to be a true kid. Of course, LeBron James is going to come out and say that this is his dream. I think that this is LeBron James' dream. And as a kid, of course, you're going to aspire to be like your dad, let alone if you're living with the so-called second greatest player ever, right? So, of course, you're going to say, I want to be like you. Like, his mind isn't fully developed to truly know what he wants to get out there and do right now. So I guess it's safe to say that this season is going to be full of surprises. Your thoughts? I want you guys to weigh in and tell me your thoughts, your comments on this situation. Do you guys agree with this article? Do you guys disagree? Either way, let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you guys for watching so much. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.